morning, beautiful. Happy Saturday. I am so sleepy right now. I am incredibly sleepy right now. I don't want to be up. It is 6:47 a.m. I have to be at work at 8. I wanted to do a video showing you a weekend in my life when I work and kind of how it goes. And honestly, I'm just really trying to find more balance. Balance is my word for 2019. And one of the ways that really helps me is when I kind of film things and put things out to you guys to show you what's going on. You guys always have such great suggestions. And so I wanted to get up earlier this morning. I like to leave, even though I have to be at work till 8. Nashville is notorious for shutting down the street without warning. And so I oftentimes find myself trying to find a new direction to get to work on a Saturday morning because I don't know when all the marathons are. I don't know when all the marching bands are happening. I don't know. So I have to try to leave by 7:30 to give myself enough time to get to work. But this morning I am going to make myself some breakfast. I'm going to bring my breakfast with me because I'm just not ready to eat yet because I'm so sleepy. I'm just trying to I wanted to give when I woke up I was so tired that I want to give myself some extra time to get ready this morning and get myself together and look decent. So anyway, I'm gonna make myself some breakfast. I'm just gonna do like a chia yogurt with some fruit. I left my granola at my other job, so I'll just put some hemp seeds on it, and I'm gonna make a sandwich and have some plantain chips for lunch because I'm gonna be there from 8 to 2. So anyway, that's what we're gonna do this morning. Like I always say, when it comes to my second job, which is what I'm going today, is a hospital, so it will be no filming in there. So I will show you what I bring with me and all that good stuff. But before we get started, the most important thing I do every single Saturday is spend a little QT with Henrietta. So I'm going to take you to meet Henrietta. This is Henrietta. You guys, this plant was completely dead. It was just like a few little twigs, like dead leaves. So I noticed Henrietta when I interviewed for my new job. She was on my boss's bookshelf and she was just a twig, and I couldn't believe that I just couldn't understand why she had this pot with just twigs sticking out of it. And about once a month my boss would put water in Henrietta, put her in the sink, and just leave her there for a couple of days until someone took her out the sink and gave her back to my boss. And so that went on for a couple of months. And once I got to know my boss a little bit better, I was like, hey, do you mind if I take this plant? And she told me the story of Henrietta, how she kind of actually inherited Henrietta when she became the manager. And so plants, was just not her thing. So I took Henrietta, and with the help of my coworker Linda, she is thriving, you guys. And since I was off work for 2 weeks, I didn't want to leave her at work. And I just wanted her in my home, so I got her a salt lamp to give her positive energy. And I have a few just really small crystals over here to give her more positive energy. And so I named her Henrietta after Henrietta Lacks. And so if you don't know who that is, I suggest you go ahead and Google it because it's a beautiful story, fascinating story. I don't know how beautiful it is, but it's fascinating. But anyway, since she's been here, this is a new leaf and this is a new leaf. And you guys, I just am absolutely in love with Henrietta. She is just my favorite. So every Saturday I spend a little time with her, giving her some water, talking to her, seeing what she's been up to, making sure she's okay. And I did, just so you guys know, I did cut a piece of Henrietta. And if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen me planting another plant the other day on my lunch break. And her name is Ava, and she is home also, but she's trying to get acclimated to being in a new environment. So I may show you Ava this afternoon, but she is just a little twiggy of a thing. All right, that is enough rambling. Let's make some lunch because we do have to go to work. Henrietta, I love you. So, real talk, I've been resting for the last 2 hours. I did my nails and it's about to storm so bad. I am going to clean the living room and I am going to plan next week. And then I'm gonna get back in bed because you guys, I was really focused on not going to sleep, even though I was so freaking sleepy. My coworker, I didn't make coffee before I left, you guys, and I didn't show you what I ate or how I made it. I just put that stuff together. Man, I'm telling you, when you're tired, this is how I take such long YouTube breaks, you guys, because when I have to work like this, it's just so tiring. I would have to say one of the biggest things that is an issue when I work like this is knowing which job I'm at. And by that I mean, like, when I answer the telephone, like which company name to say. So, yeah, I did my nails while I was kind of laying here in bed, and like I said, it's about to storm. It's about to go down, and I'm gonna clean the living room and plan next week, and then I'm gonna call it a night. So I will just kind of show you bits and pieces of that. But yeah, okay, let's get some work done. got these from Trader Joe's yesterday. They did stiff me on one though. This is only 11. It's supposed to be 12. But it was like the stem, but not the actual rose itself. And this one is looking a little sad. But they're all so beautiful. So this is the living room. It could be better, but honey, it has been worse. So just so you guys know, if I ever don't tell you a product that I'm using, it's because I don't recommend it for various reasons. It could be toxic, it could just not be a good product. And I am slowly moving my home and my life over to more of a green lifestyle. So there are a lot of things that I just have out of convenience and, not having time to make my own cleaning products, which I have a few things that I like to make myself. So just know that you may ask me about a certain cleanser or something, and if I don't answer the question, it's because I don't recommend what I have. Okay, now we get to rest. Good morning, happy Sunday. Sitting in the living room, drinking some water, waking up. It is about 5 minutes after 6, and I will get dressed in a moment. I can't show you me because I am not presentable, but we will be leaving for work about 7:30. I'm going to do my best to remember to show you what I'm eating today. I'm going to do my best. I just had to take a moment to show you my shoes for the day. I don't know if you can tell, but they have little sparkly threads in between them. And these are from Nordstrom Rack. I love these shoes. If I can find the link for them, I'll put them in the description box. Look at all this stuff I got out. I couldn't decide what I was going to bring. And finally, I decided that I would really stay in the hydration theme this morning, because I think one of the reasons I was so tired yesterday is because I was a little bit dehydrated, which also happened to me last week. It's just so hot outside. I'm not really paying enough attention to my water intake and my veggie intake and fruit intake. So I decided to this morning keep the hydration theme going with some watermelon and some pineapple for breakfast. And I did drink 2 cups of water already. I drank the whole little thermos that I showed you already, so I'm about to make another one. But then for lunch, I'm just having a sandwich that has hummus on the bottom. This is the hummus that I'm using. It has a piece of smoked Gouda, and it has lots of deli mustard on it with tomato from my coworker's garden and some spring veggie mix. So that is what I'm going to have this morning. I'm going to try not to drink coffee until I get home this afternoon and start like my little cleaning routine. So I'm going to do my best to wait till this afternoon to have coffee. I think I can do it because I'm feeling okay this morning, and Sundays are usually not as busy at the hospital than usual. All right, see you guys in a little bit. Let's go to work. I am home. So how today went this morning on the way to work. I was going, let me turn down the it crowd. I was going west, and there was a terrible accident going east. A tractor trailer was up on the side. You could see some of the wheels in the air. I don't know if it was the car under him. There were several cars kind of like slammed against the wall, and traffic was backed up so severely. And I just instantly started praying for everyone, the people that were in the accident. Law enforcement, emergency response team. I started praying for the people in traffic because they had no idea what was going on, and hopefully they themselves weren't going to an emergency situation. And I just started praying and getting myself more in the spirit of gratitude. Finally did get to work. We had 2 911 calls in the first hour. So that's kind of how today was. And I've been thinking about just letting you guys know I'm going to share more weekends like this. I'm going to share more of my days. I'm going to share more of my debt-free journey. I want you guys to know that this is not easy. It's hard. For me, it may be easier for someone else. I could be doing it the wrong way. Like I said yesterday, it's one of the reasons I want to show you guys what I'm going through, what's going on. You have any suggestions or any help you can give me, I will greatly appreciate it. I am grateful for both of my jobs. I'm grateful that I've learned about Dave Ramsey. I'm grateful that I've learned how to budget. You guys, that one thing alone has taken, I would never, it's taken so much pressure and so much weight off of me emotionally. I'm so grateful, and I just want to let you guys know that I'm grateful for you as well. I am going to do better at sharing my journey. As you guys can see, I hope you can understand when I do videos like this. I hope you can kind of understand why I take a week off, I take 2 weeks off, I take a month off. I just take some time, because when you guys don't see me, this exactly today is what's happening. I am focused on getting out of debt. I want a better life. Debt is heavy in so many ways. One of the things that it really works on you emotionally. I was talking to a friend, and she was saying that she felt like she's lost some relationships because she belonged to a friend group that always went out to eat and everybody always had a good time. And then when she had to start saying no because she didn't have any money, she felt like those friends just kind of went away and she didn't have them anymore. And she just, the look in her eye when she was saying that was interesting. So debt is just heavy in so many ways. I do want to say this one thing, speaking about my friend who said that she lost friends because of her debt. Here's what's interesting. My friends now know I'm so public and open about my debt-free journey. They know I went out with a couple of girls the other day. We were not supposed to go out to dinner. We were only supposed to just meet up and hang out and do something. And then one of them wanted to go out to dinner, and Janine turns to me and she goes, Tracy, we want to go out. I know do you have your envelope with you? I know you can't. You won't just spend. And I just kind of looked at her. I said, well, I'm not hungry, so I won't eat, but I'll definitely go with you guys to hang out. That meant the world to me. That was so cool that she would say that to me. So I'm going to do more videos about just kind of the reality of getting through that. You guys kind of just saw the beginning, my struggles, and just kind of hear when I'm towards the end of it, but not totally, but toward it. And I want to start sharing more of that with you. So I'm hoping that you are inspired to change. If you're not in debt, but you spend frivolously, hoping maybe you will be inspired to spend differently. Or if you are in debt, I hope you are inspired to get out of debt. If you are single with no children, you can still do it. It's not easy. But you can still do it. And I hope that you're inspired. Anyway, I'm going to end the video here. I'm home from work. I spent my entertainment budget at the Chinese restaurant. I know if I try to cook something, I'm going to burn it. And I don't want to do that. And I wanted something warm. I could eat a salad, but I really want something warm, something to feed my soul. I guess part of my soul is Chinese today. But anyway, excuse me. I want to take my clothes off. I want to take these earrings off. I want to take all my clothes off, and I don't want to put clothes back on until tomorrow morning. So I'm going to end the video right here. I've really enjoyed filming this, and I'm happy that I filmed it, and I really do hope that you've enjoyed it. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, beautiful.